channel. So me and the stuntman was out trying my car and was trying out the drag radials, and I didn't get it to hook just perfect. In a previous video, the 0 to 60 video, I had it hook up, but today it was spinning, and I set him down to 20 when I first got there, and I did a couple runs, and they still spinning a little bit, not real bad, but enough to hurt the 60-foot time. And for the third run, I checked the pressure, and it had gone up by a couple pounds, so I dropped it down to 19. It was at 22. Now, when I first started, it was 20, but the heat got in them, and it bumped it up to 22. And when I knocked it down to 19, and it still wasn't hooking. It's not a knock against the drag radials. It's these 4th gen Camaros, they don't have great suspension on them. So the old drag radials, I had to run them down to, I think it was 16 pounds, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, right around 16 pounds. I'm probably going to have to do the same with these ones. And I think they even got a little chirp out of them. But anyway, like I say, it's you pretty well got to test. You got to, and the thing is, what hooks up one place might not hook up in another. But I still think 20 pounds is a good starting point. It just depends on what you got for a car. But I'm probably going to have to put them down to 16 or 17 pounds, I think, to get them to hook with this car. But anyway, the drag radials are still good. There's a lot of people saying that the Nitto drag radials are no good. While I agree the Mickey Thompsons are probably better, the Nittos are a lot better if you drive them on the street. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Oh, before we go, what do you run yours at?
Well, I've run them down at least to 14 or 15. But you say your car gets a little loose on the top end if you run them that low. But my car handles good. Like I've heard some guys run them down as low as 12.
This car got more sidewall than his car, so
right now
that could explain it. Yeah, right now, yeah.
We are hoping it's going to cure that in the near future.
So if you got a newer Mustang or a newer Camaro, you're probably going to want what's a good starting point with a brand new set of drag radials, you think?
For air pressure, yeah. I would start around 18, but also, like, if you're going to do a burnout, you really should be doing your burnout and then checking your tire pressure afterwards, because like Corey said, if you check your tire pressure and set them 18, do a burnout and get the temperature up on them, they might be up 22, 23 just after the burnout. So. Just
2 runs, and I didn't do much of a burnout, and they went up by 2 pounds. Yeah. So, but anyway, guys, hopefully you guys getting drag radials. This will help you remember that you gotta drop the air pressure. In this video, I'll probably give a few little tricks too that kind of helps your quarter-mile times. The first one is the front tires. I have these pumped up to 40 psi. I'll just show you here on the gauge. So I got them set for 40, and it doesn't hurt anything. They might ride a little rougher, but a little less rolling resistance. How much difference it makes? Probably very little, maybe none at all, but that's just one of the tricks that I do. And now when I'm just normal driving, I'll drop this down to about 35, 36 psi. But anyway, that's one trick. And now these here, the drag radials, when I'm just driving around normal, I'll run about 35, 36 psi in them, and I'll wait and drop it when I get to where I'm going to run the quarter mile. Now, on purpose, I pumped these up to 40, just so I could, here's another thing, if you do any amount of drag racing, should get yourself an air gauge like this here. The reason being is it makes it a lot, one, it's easier to check the pressure than the pin style ones, Plus, it's got a button here that allows me to drop it. I'm going to drop this down to 35. And it just makes it a lot easier. But it's, see, I dropped it down to 35, and it's a lot easier than taking the little pin style on and off. But I'll leave these at 35, and once I get out to where we're going to do the quarter mile, I'll check them again before I drop them, just to see how much pressure they build up in the drive down there. Hey guys, so here's another trick you can do when you're setting, waiting to run. Put your hood up and get some of the heat out from under the hood. And we're going to drop the tire pressure here. So you can see she built up a little bit of pressure from the drive down here, not a real lot. Okay, there we got him at 20. Hey guys, so one of the tricks I do, I got the fans on high, I got the heater on high. I'll leave them on until after I do the burnout, and then we'll shut them off. Anyway, we'll do a burnout here. Okay, so you'll turn the fans off, turn that off, reset. I'm going to take these off.